I'm with the sheriff of the Cook County Jail. I know you're busy. I heard some of the things that you were saying that's very profound. And for my viewing audience, you know me. I'm Wallace Gator Bradley, and I'm the host of the Bradley Report. Some people call me the urban translator. But one thing for sure, I'm an ex-felon that has a pardon, and I know how important programs within the institutions can help make an individual coming out the institutions able to be an asset to the community. So if you don't know the sheriff, this is the sheriff, and he's running for re-election. So Sheriff, I know you're busy. Could you explain two things that's very key? And that is the chess tournament that you have and the story that you were just sharing with me.
Oh, you know what, Gator? It was absolutely amazing. We did an intercontinental chess tournament yesterday where we represented the United States of America. Cook County Jail did. We took on countries on every continent. And we ended up coming in third place. Zimbabwe won the whole thing. We came in third. But the thing that was so amazing about it, not just for the people engaged with it, it's transformative for them. It really is. But when I was leaving the division to run back to my office, a guy flagged me down and was sitting in the lobby. He's like, "Hey, Sheriff, can I talk to you?" And I was like, "Sure, what's up?" And he said, "I just want to thank you because while I was here," and I said, "Oh, God, you were here?" He goes, "Yeah, I was here for like 2 years. I was in your programs, and guess what?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "I'm now a producer." And I go, "Oh, really?" He goes, "No." He goes, "A real producer." He goes, "I'm making money." He goes, "And I came here actually today because I want to help. I want to give back because I'm doing really well right now." And I was like, "Oh, God, that's great. What programs?" And he goes, and he showed me, and he goes, "And I was even in your chess program." He showed me the picture. I was like, "You're not going to believe this. We're doing the chess thing right now." He's like, "No way." And so I called down and I said, "You're not going to believe who's here." And all the chess instructors came up and they were all like hugging each other in the lobby. It was just so cool. And when I walked out with a couple other people on my staff, we said, when people wonder why we do programs, here it is.
Here's the reason why.
Here it is.
And you know, another thing that's profound, I heard you speak about the harm that solitary confinement.
Trust me on this one. And needless to say, I'm not joking with you. The number of assaults on staff plummeted. The number of assaults between detainees plummeted. Why? Because no one is being treated that way anymore. And so my staff now, that's one of the number one places they will bid into to try to go to, because it's a place now where people are talking to each other, people are getting along. When we have an issue, we address it. But more importantly, I keep telling people, I go, what type of society are we? I mean, seriously, think about that for a second. You know, people think, oh, you're locked in your cell. No, there's people that are locked in their cell 23 hours a day. They get out for 1 hour by themselves, and they're in that setting for decades. Mm-hmm. Decades. So people say, oh, well, that was for a bad day. No. They're going for months, weeks, years, decades, whatever it is. It's like, it does not need to be done. It's harmful to people everywhere, anybody, and it can be. We ended it, and it's the thoughtful thing to do, Gator. And the other thing, too, when I was looking at all the data as we were doing it to see all the pluses from it, the majority of people that traditionally would have gone into solitary confinement in our place are folks who are not even going down to the prison system.
Right.
They were going back to the community.
Right.
And so I always would tell people, Gator, think about this for a second. A person who is going into the community, and for the last 2 months, they've been in a 6 by 10 concrete room by themselves 23 hours a day for the 2 months beforehand. What are we putting into that community? How is that person going to act now that he's back in his community? I don't think it's going to work real well.
It's not going to work.
No,
it's not working.
And people just kept doing this stuff, Gator. It's unconscionable.
And one last thing, I got the support from the county board president, the state's attorney. I'm meeting with a friend of yours too, Mitchell Davis.
Yeah, Mitchell.
That they just put over the what's that?
Illinois Association
right.
of Police Chiefs, right?
Right. And we're pushing this zero tolerance. It's the code. You know, we come up when no shooting kids and all that. Zero tolerance is a code that's senseless violence, shootings and killings. Zero tolerance against those that engage in rape and abuse of women and children. Zero tolerance of those that engage in the abuse and the robbery of seniors.
That's great.
And I need to know, can I have your full support on that?
Anything I do to help.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you for everything.
Thanks for your time.
Oh, thank you for everything.